Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the Tactical Mind and my name is Lost. Welcome to another one of my videos. Today's video is just going to be going over roaming. It's just going to be going over roaming and which operators are going to be the best at doing it. I'm going to talk about how to do that and also which operators are the best ones to use to go over roaming, right? I would say Vigil and Cav are the two top roamers to go over. Vigil's fucking great with his drone ability and Cav is great with their silent stuff, right? I don't have a particular number one spot, but that's not how I'm ranking them. Anyways, without further ado, let's go and jump right into the video. Alright guys, so a little surprise for the video. I am introducing my brother, which he's going to be helping out with me today with this video. He's also going to be in future videos. Go and say what's up. So yeah, he's going to be helping out with this video today, and he'll be in future videos. And yeah, it'll just make my life easier making videos and shit. It's a little hard just doing it by myself. Anyways, without further ado, let's go and get right into the video. So the first thing you want to do as a roamer is deny and destroy as much as possible, right? So you see how Hibana just put on her charges? I can destroy all of them before they even detonate. Look at that. And if you don't want to shoot them, you can just also throw an impact nade too. And that makes things easier, right? So right after that, attackers are gonna immediately like, oh, okay, there's an attacker, or a roamer upstairs. We need to get rid of them immediately. If Hibana was dumb enough to waste all of her utility on that one hatch, Hibana shouldn't be pushing up, but that's for attackers. We're talking about defenders. Anyways, it doesn't matter who's coming up to get you. You just need to be prepared to be hunted down, because at least one or two people are gonna be hunting you down, right? Vigil is a very powerful roamer. He can deny droning, and it makes the attackers' lives hell of a lot worse, right? So possibly with him, you can waste time by running around, run away, maybe use the other impact name on this hatch over here. Just play games with them and fuck with them. If you can get a kill or two, if you have that capability to get a kill or two, that's fucking great. That's fucking awesome. As a roamer, you need to stay alive as long as possible, and just waste as much utility, right? So what I just did, I wasted time and I wasted Hibana's utility on the hatch. If she's the only hard breacher, there's no other way they're gonna be able to get this hatch open, right? So that's what you want to do. Alright, so ever since I saw proximity alarms came out and that Cav had them, I immediately thought to myself, I feel like it's great that Vigil and Cav had proximity alarms instead of impact nades. Now, trust me, I main Cav a lot. When I first started out the game, I main Cav a lot. That's how I understood the maps and how roaming works out, right? Impacts are great to get yourself at a situation to make a rotate, right? Quick rotate hole. You can probably do a lot faster than that, of course. When you're playing Cav, I feel like you should be playing Shotgun. She's a close range operator. SMG is extremely shitty, if you ask me. It has very extremely low firepower and extremely low fire rate. The fire rate is like 585 or some shit, lower than 600. So I would just run the shotgun with her, and of course her fucking pistol is what makes her the sexy lady, sexy sneaky lady. Back to the point of proximity alarms. Setting them up in key points and down here, the way I would set this up, of course, stairs are key points, right? So I don't feel the need to put a proximity alarm over here because of how powerful and how common this area is for attackers to go through. Another area, I would not feel the need, probably not to put alarm right here because I would have a mirror set up down here for when we get to this map and I do my defense strat for this, excuse me, for this map. I would most likely have proximity alarm up here on the back stairs, right? So defenders are going to see that on, not defenders, I'm sorry, attackers are going to see that, of course, unless you drone it out. Half the time, even in ranked, people don't fucking drone this shit out. They run down here, that can beep. You could be hiding down here, which is kind of a dumb spot, or you can just be sitting right here swinging and waiting. If no one is down in that dirt tunnel, right? If people are down this dirt tunnel, sitting right here in the open, it's a really dumb idea, especially if you're roaming Cav. So I might have a proximity alarm right here at the bottom of these stairs. Or honestly, so this is why you would see a Cav on the opposite side of the map where objective is at, because that's where, especially if you see a Cav, that's what you're going to do, right? You're fucking terrified of her. You don't want to be anywhere near her, and you don't want to push by yourself, so you just don't want to have a teammate. So I would have an alarm right here, not in that corner. Took to right there. I want to maximize my what's it called, the radius on her fucking shit. If I put in this corner right here, you know, the radius is only going to extend right here, and I would get to heal them for a second. The alarm only goes off for a second if it's in that corner. So it's a small detail, but it buys you like an extra 2 seconds of time. Right there, you see how the radius ends right here? So they'll be walking. Of course, they'll fucking shoot it by then. But that gives you intel that the enemy's over there, correct? So you can either be hiding up here in a small tower, or you can just be hiding in the bathroom. You can probably make it like a... Just to spook them a little bit, make a little hole right here. Just some shit when it comes to roaming. That's what I do a lot too. I make a lot of distractions and shit to fuck with the minds of them. Make it look like I'm spawn peeking, or just put a fucking a random punch hole somewhere, right? That's what I do. It's a lot of small stuff that builds up to this kind of shit when it comes to roaming. Now, when it comes to roaming as well, you need to waste as much time as possible and pick and choose your fights. Excuse me. You don't have to kill every single fucking attacker that you see. I feel like roamers do that a lot. Especially if they're Cav, Vigil, or Jaeger. Just one of those fucking three, right? You don't have to get the kill. If he's down, and if you can't secure the kill, let him go. You know he's one shot. Let your team know he's one shot. Let your team know who you downed. If you don't know who you downed, then that's fine. That's okay. At least they know one person is one shot. Apart from that, always assume everyone is full HP. I hate people when they say, "Oh, it's, you know, he's like half health." I'm like, "Did you see half health?" I'm like, "No, I skipped through it." Okay, I'm gonna assume he's full HP because you just can't trust that, right? Half the time when I think I shot someone, they're full HP. Anyways, you also want to remain unpredictable. You want as much utility as the attackers as possible and remain unpredictable. Run away a lot if you need to. Again, if it's one guy and it's easy kill you can get, or maybe an interrogation you can get, fucking great, fucking awesome. Do that. Again, run away. Pick and choose your fights. I'm going to stress these out a lot because no way, I feel like not a lot of people know how to roam. And it took me a long time. I've been playing this game for almost 3 years now. I started in Operation Chimera. I don't think I played ranked then. I was too low level. But yeah, I've been playing this game for 3 years. I have X amount of hours on Cav. I think I have like 50 hours on Cav. Even 50 hours in Cav, I'm just applying that to all roamers, right? I know I have like fucking 24 hours some shit on Vigil. I didn't discover how fucking great he was as an operator until then. Because of his fucking drone ability. You can mind fuck with people so much with Cav and Vigil. If you can get 2 of those, I kind of don't recommend it. On one setup though, you can have a powerful and a stressful motive for the attackers, right? If Cav and Vigil is causing so much trouble for the attacking team, they're not going to be paying attention much to sight. If you keep up the pressure on them, right? If you fucking run in this room, shoot someone, just fucking run away, you're going to have... You want them to check over their shoulders, alright? You want to breathe down their necks. You want to give as much stress to the attackers as possible. And I cannot stress that fact enough. So, going over, again, waste as much time as possible. What I mean by get rid of utility is if, let's say, you're up here, and I already did this with Vigil. That's a good example. If you're up there and this hatch is reinforced and the Haban or some hard breacher has their shit on there, fucking throw an impact name if you have it. Or, you know, just shoot that shit. It's not hard. If you can't get all of it, that's cool too. I'm mainly talking about Habana pellets because she has like, what, 6 of those things for one little batch shots, or what the fuck they're called. Get half of those down and we'll open up the hatch. But that pretty much sums up everything. Oh yeah, late flanking. So a lot of people, including myself, I took forever to learn about flanking. I would always flank the enemy team too early, and I would get myself killed doing it. Because I would be like, oh my god, there's like one guy left down in sight. They push from stairs. Let's say there's like 2 or 3 enemy attackers left. You need to assume they're always watching the backs and always watching their ankles. If this hatch is open, consider all possibilities, right? So maybe there might be a guy down here watching hatch, or he might be watching stairs. If he's smart, he won't be sitting like right here waiting for you, because there's a hatch right there too you can get killed from, right? Or right here. The attacker's probably going to be like right fucking back here watching it. So you want to come from the area that they did not come from, because they're going to be checking their own backs, right? So, I wouldn't even come from this way at all if they came from down here and they're watching this angle, right? Especially if you have no cameras, because you have to fucking think of all this shit on the fly of how you want to go. That's all Siege. Don't run straight back to site. You're gonna need to take your time a little bit. You know, quick peek, check your corners. You need to face check fucking everything. It's a little bit annoying, but that's what you're gonna have to do. Trying to beat the shot if you can. If there's shots, a lot of time they'll mag dump. So I take advantage of this. They would mag dump, and I was like, oh fucking silence that and run to the other side. I've done this before multiple times, by the way. There'll be one person watching this area. Excuse me, my nose is a little stuffy, so I apologize. They would mag up the whole area, back up, reload. I'm like, alright, bet. I'll go silent step. I'll run over here. I'll run up to the lockers, right? I'll wait. And they would over peek and again pre-fire this area. I can down, get a kill, take him a shot and get a kill. Confirm kill him, check over here. You know what I mean? You have to do a lot of shit on the fly. So when you coming back to objective, number one is face checking and thinking as the attacker that he's always gonna be watching his back and angles. Always think you're fighting a smarter opponent than you. Never downplay or never think that your opponent is dumber than you. You don't want to have an ego in this game, and a lot of people do have an ego, and it's usually the lead of their downfall, right? That's what makes them lose. Apart from that, that's pretty much the video. That's pretty much the video. I want to start getting some clips for you guys to show as examples. I'll start doing that for ranked games and even in casuals. It won't apply as much as casuals because people won't be trying as hard. But if I could get it, sorry. But if I can get it rank clips as well, that'd be awesome too. Sorry, I'm a little sick. My nose is all stuffy and shit. Once more, I apologize for that. That's all I gotta go through though. Alright, and that's all for today's video. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Again, I hope everyone learned something from this, whether you're new at the game, whether you're an old veteran at the game. You can always learn something from Siege. It's not from my videos. You can always learn something. You always see something new. You always want to have an open mind when you're playing a game like Siege. That's how complex it is. But again, my Instagram is going to be in my description below. If you want to comment like what map you want to do next, if you have a video idea, if you're struggling with anything, don't be afraid to contact me through my Instagram or again going through the comments. I will answer both. Sometimes I might not get back to you within a reasonable amount of time. I have a kid, I have a girlfriend, I go to work, I do all this shit. So I'm doing this in my spare time, I'm doing this in my free time, and I enjoy doing this. I enjoy helping out people. And yeah, without taking more time, hope you guys have a good day.